the greatest hip-hop in all time, died on April 1st.
Tonight, a rising star in Florida politics is dead, and her husband charged with her murder. Stephen Bowen was arrested Wednesday after police say they found the body of his wife, Nancy, at their home. Nancy Bowen was the vice mayor of Coral Springs, Florida. After she missed city meetings, officers went to her home for a wellness check, according to the affidavit, which says her body was found wrapped in blankets along with 3 spent shotgun shells. That same day, Stephen Bowen knocked on an unidentified person's door, according to the affidavit, and asked that person to hold on to a shotgun for him. He then admitted that he shot his wife 3 times with a shotgun the previous night and then slept downstairs. Nearby, a pillow with burn marks fashioned as a makeshift silencer. Asked why, Stephen Bowen said that he couldn't take it anymore. Today, Bowen appearing before a judge who ordered him to be held without bond.
The court does find probable cause for the charges.
Tonight, Nancy metayer Bowen is being remembered as a trailblazer. The 38-year-old was the first Black and Haitian American woman elected to the Coral Springs Commission. Wenda Tima was a close friend.
She was one of the good ones because she cared. She cared, and she didn't just care about the community that she came from. She cared about everyone. She cared about making a difference.
It really tears at my heart. I want to bring closure to her and her family.
Florida Deputy Mayor Nancy metayer Bowen was found deceased in her home, and her husband has been charged with murder and has been arrested. The authorities of Coral Springs have exposed shocking details. At around 10 a.m. on Wednesday, officials discovered Nancy's body during a welfare check at her home located at 800 Northwest 127th Avenue. Shortly thereafter, her husband Stephen Bowen was arrested as a suspect. Previously, Nancy was supposed to attend multiple events, including the city committee meeting, but was absent throughout. Her colleagues and family were unable to reach her, so they called the emergency hotline. When the police inspected her home, they found Nancy in the bedroom. According to a witness, one night in March, Stephen and Nancy had a heated argument, and then she heard gunshots. In an arrest report, Stephen described that he killed Nancy with a shotgun in anger that night and fell asleep downstairs. Afterwards, he attempted to conceal evidence by wrapping her body in blankets and garbage bags and planned to hand over the bag containing the tools of the crime to someone else in order to evade investigation. After the crime, the investigators tracked Stephen's whereabouts through monitoring and finally found his pickup truck in Fort Lauderdale. Stephen was arrested on the spot. Currently, Stephen is charged with 2 counts of intentional murder and tampering with evidence. Once convicted, he will face life imprisonment. Let us pay tribute to Nancy and offer our sincerest condolences to her family. May the deceased rest in peace.
Mr. Bowen, good morning, sir. You're charged with 1 count first-degree premeditated murder. You're also charged with 1 count tampering with or fabricating physical evidence.
55 seconds. That's how long the bond hearing lasted this morning for Stephen Bowen. Standing silent, his lawyer does the talking. Murder and messing with physical evidence are the charges. Sky 10 hovers over the neighborhood Wednesday afternoon. A quaint neighborhood 1 minute, a crime scene the next. And not just any crime, cops say. A murder. The lifeless body of Vice Mayor Nancy metayer Bowen inside her own home.
This is being investigated as a domestic violence incident. Her husband, Stephen Bowen, is in our custody.
Cell phone video shows another scene about a dozen miles away. The area quickly engulfed by law enforcement. An apartment complex in Plantation. Sources, people we trust, telling Local 10 this is where they nabbed the husband.